Hi, it's Alaska Granny. If you're looking for some very simple pre-packaged foods that just require a little bit of cooking that can make a large meal for a big family, make sure you've included some of the Bear Creek soup mixes in your prepper pantry, your food storage stockpile. They only cost a few dollars. It has 8 full servings in here, and all you have to do is add water. You add 8 cups of water in your soup mix into a pot. You only need to cook it for about 15 minutes and you have a meal that's ready to eat. I like the Bear Creek soups. They're similar to the dehydrated meals, some maybe even the backpacker type meals, but they're far less expensive for a lot more food. So that's something to take into account if you want to figure out how to have more affordable options that have a lot of food. However, these don't have a shelf life of forever. You need to rotate them every few years. The better we store our foods, the longer they're going to last. So I like to take several of the Bear Creek soups at a time. I put them into an airtight container and then I can set them away in a cool, dark, dry place. And I've never had one that wasn't still great and tasty to eat. They last several extra years that way in your food storage stockpile. They don't last forever. We need to rotate the foods in our food storage stockpile. And today I'm going to prepare a package of the Bear Creek vegetable beef soup. All you need are the 8 cups of water and the package of Bear Creek vegetable beef soup mix. But I want it to be bigger, better, a little more special. So I'm going to add a can of the Hereford roast beef that comes in a can with gravy, because it's nice to be able to supplement and make these better. So yeah, they're great, they're basic, but it can be even tastier if you add in additional ingredients such as a can of roast beef. So that's what I'm going to do today. So let's get a big pot on the stove. Because this makes a lot, you need to use a large pot because you're going to start with 8 cups of water. Stir in your soup mix and make sure that you stir and stir so that you get it all incorporated into the water. You want all of the powders to dissolve. Now, something to notice is there are dehydrated vegetables in here, which is very nice. That's one of the ways to test if it's done in the 15 minutes, is to see if the vegetables are completely rehydrated. You want your vegetables to be completely cooked and softened so that you have the tastiest results in your soup. Now I'm going to stir in the can of Hereford roast beef and bring it to a boil and then let it simmer for 15 minutes, and I'm going to have a nice hearty soup. I've also made this in the crock pot. It's simple to do. Put in the ingredients, stir it up, put on the lid, and I put it on high for 3 to 4 hours, and I've always had fantastic luck. Check out some of these Bear Creek soup mixes. They come in a lot of different varieties. The vegetable beef is just the one I'm preparing today. Look how everything fluffed up, rehydrated, and now you see you have some very nice big chunks of meat. And the beef is so tender. So this really makes a bigger, better meal. But you do want to make sure that your vegetables are fully rehydrated for it to be as flavorful as possible. You can see that savory broth. There's pasta, rice, barley, lentils, and lots of veggies. And then adding extra meat really makes this a delicious filling meal. It's so simple to prepare a Bear Creek soup mix. You just need to add water, and you can add a few extra ingredients if you want it to be even more delicious. Let us know in the comments below, what is your favorite Bear Creek soup, and what are your favorite add-ins to make a bigger, better, tastier meal? I hope you'll like my video, share it with someone else you think might enjoy it, and please subscribe to the Alaska Granny channel. Delicious.